today I'm finally doing my makeup tutorial that I told you I was going to do. Now this is just kind of my everyday makeup tutorial. Well, everyday routine. I don't want to call it a tutorial because I'm not really a makeup artist. I don't really know what I'm doing. What I do works for me, so what I do might not work for you. And so a lot of what I'm doing is like, you know, you can try it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then maybe you can alter it a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything that I do in the morning to get ready on a normal day. Most of my products are by Senegence Cosmetics, and I will go over them as I am doing my makeup. So normally I start the day with my face wash. I use the Oily to Acne face wash by Senegence Cosmetics, and honestly, I'm not even kidding you, it has cleared up my acne almost 100%. Like, obviously there's still like a spot here and my chin is breaking out just a tiny bit, but that's because it was like that week. So obviously it's not going to get rid of it completely, but I'm actually comfortable in my skin again. So I honestly haven't been wearing a lot of makeup recently, but when I do, this is what I wear. So, oh, this has gotten messy. Okay. So this is the foundation I use. It is Make Sense Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation. So this is in the shade Porcelain, which is the lightest shade possible. And I usually use like a pump. I don't know why it's doing that. There, it must have been like an air bubble or something. But, oh well. So I normally do about a pump. I have a lot more than what I normally use. That's okay. So about a pump. And I just use my Urban Decay Naked brush. It says optical brush. I really don't know what that means. I don't know the difference. This is just what the lady at Ulta gave me. Oh guys, I just got foundation on my pants. Oh gosh. Okay, whatever. I am such a mess right now. Okay, so anyway, I just put a little dab on my brush, and then I normally start in the middle and work my way out. When I first started using this foundation, it didn't feel like it had a ton of coverage to me. But now that I've been using it more often, I feel like it has definitely like helped even my tone, like my skin tone out. Especially in my under eyes, they're not nearly as dark as they used to be. So I feel like I get more coverage now than I did when I first started using it. So if you feel like it's not full coverage when you first start using it, I would definitely suggest using it for at least a couple more days to see if the coverage gets any better like it did with me. I have a really red nose and stuff because of my allergies. So having full coverage is really important to me. Not because I want to cover up like acne or blemishes anymore, but because my nose is so red from wiping it all the time. Now you gotta make sure that you get all the way down your neck so it doesn't look like you have a really bad line or anything like that. I actually had a dream the other night that I put like orange foundation on and I forgot to blend it down my neck, and so I just had this line of foundation, and with Senegence it doesn't really come off, like barely at all, so it's like waterproof, smudge proof, so I couldn't get it to blend in anymore. Like once it was set, it set. Like when it's a liquid it's fine and you can blend it in really well, but it had like dried and whatever, so I couldn't get it to move and I was so scared. So next I'm just taking a CoverGirl powder and just setting it. You can use any powder you want. You can use a translucent powder. You can use a tinted powder. Senegence does make a powder. I just haven't gotten it yet. And I wanted to make this video for you guys because you said you would want it. Next I'm doing my eyebrows. I have very thick eyebrows and very long eyebrows, so I don't fill them in. I just take this eyebrow gel and shape them a little bit so that they stay down. Because if I don't do that, then they go wild and like literally everywhere. Okay, so one at a time. Next I have my Shadow Sense, and this is Mocha Java Shimmer. Hopefully it is showing up right. I really need one of those cameras that flip out so I can see what I'm doing. But that's okay. So I take the Shadow Sense and I just put a little bit on this brush, and this is just a Real Techniques brush. And it doesn't say like what kind it is. Oh, it's a shading brush. So with this, I just take it on my outer corner, and I focus on my outer corner and my crease, but I do get some of my lid. I go for a very neutral look every day. Obviously, I don't want something like super bright or anything. So I focus on my outer corner, my crease, and a little bit on the lid. So I'm going to do this on the other side now. And what's awesome about all the face makeup in Senegence is it has Cineplex Complex. And so what that does is it increases the rate at which your skin regrows and rejuvenates. So it makes you look younger and feel younger. And honestly, I mean, I'm 20. I just turned 20, so I'm like, I don't have many wrinkles or anything like that, but it's a good way to prevent them, I think. So, like, I don't know, I think preparing for age and stuff is important to start young, so that way you don't have to reverse. Right now I'm preventing, so I think that's a lot easier to do. So there's my Mocha Java Shimmer. Now I'm going to take Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, and I'm going to work it on the inner corner inward. And this is to brighten my eye up a little bit, and I focus a lot in my inner corner. And then I work my way out, and a lot of the times I'll come back from my outer corner and pull in just to kind of blend it in a little bit better. Like I said, it's very subtle, but that's how I like it. If you want something a little bit brighter, there are other shades of Shadow Sense that the company makes. They're currently out of stock, but they are working very hard to like get them back in stock. So if you want a more dramatic eye, there are many different colors. This is just what works for me. Now I'm going to do it on this side. I feel like one eye always ends up looking brighter than the other, but that's okay. I mean, I don't really care. They're sisters, not twins. That's how I feel about my eyeliner. Okay. So now I just kind of take my brush and I just kind of like wipe it on my hand a little bit to get some of the excess off. And I take the Revlon Color Stay palette in Decadent, and I take this darkest shade and I just pack it into the corner of my eye a little bit, because I like the corner of the outer corner just a little bit darker, and it blends in really nicely. So Senegence is a cream to powder eyeshadow, so it goes on creamy and then it goes powdery, so you can still blend in powder eyeshadows if you want to. And I think my favorite thing about Senegence eyeshadow is that it does not crease like at all on me. I have extremely oily eyelashes or eyelids for whatever reason, and this eyeshadow does not crease at all on me. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve about all other eyeshadows, is the crease and then they look crappy by the end of the day, and this doesn't. Like, literally, I'll show you, I'll post this video and then I'll show you a picture on my Facebook page later tonight if I keep it on. Sometimes I put makeup on just to take it off, so if I leave it on, then I'll show you what it looks like in a couple hours by the end of the night. If I don't leave it on, then I won't. But I will show you another time. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes really quick. You can skip forward this part if curling eyelashes creeps you out. I know it does to me, but I'm going to try to make this as less creepy as possible. I don't think that's a word, but that's okay. Now Senegence does make mascara, but again, it has been out of stock recently and I have not been able to get it. But I have seen people use it and it makes your eyelashes look so long. It's insane. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And I'm gonna try like so hard the next time it comes in stock because it's just amazing. And my eyelashes are my favorite part of my face. I don't know why. I have very long natural eyelashes anyway, so I think that's why. But this is just the CoverGirl Clump Crusher one. This is my go-to for right now. It always has been. Until I get the Senegence one, it'll probably always be my go-to. And then as soon as I get my Senegence mascara, that'll be my new go-to. But that is pretty much my face makeup. Sometimes I'll add some blush. Not normally though, because I have very red cheeks anyway. So now I'm going to do my lipsense. Gosh, I forgot my gloss again. Okay, whatever. So I just take a little bit of witch hazel, which is just basically a toner, and I wipe my lips. Ooh, that tastes funny. I've never gotten it in my mouth before. Ugh, that tasted funny. Okay, so that just cleans your lips off so that the lipsense will go on correctly and it won't streak. Now, I asked you guys what you wanted to see on my Facebook page, and you said blue red. I love blue red. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of Christina Aguilera because this is like her signature color. I think it's a beautiful red lip. It makes me feel so confident. Like, honestly, red lips make me feel so, like, I feel like a boss. That's what I feel like. So, I forgot my gloss. You definitely need a gloss. I'd go get it, but I'm not confident enough in my editing skills that I can clip this part out. So, I'm just going to do it without the gloss. So, here's blue red. It is honestly the most gorgeous color ever. I'm going to take it out. Like, oh gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so if you've never put lipsense on before, you want to go in one motion and you don't want to rub your lips together. The way this works is it molecularly binds to your lips, so where you want it, you need to put it. So if I miss a spot, it's not going to rub in there. It will stay like plain or blank or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. It's going to be hard for me to talk. I will try my best, but you might not be able to understand me. Okay, so I'm going to start, so I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to do it normal with the bottom of the brush. But for my top lip, I'm going to start normally, and then I'm going to take the top of the brush, go in, and do the inside of my lip because my top lip is a little concave. It goes in a little bit, so it's hard for me to get it normally. This is more or less you just playing around with your wand and figuring out the best way for you to use it. Alright, so here we go. Okay. There's one. So see how I took the top of the brush and went in? Oh, I made a boo-boo. You're a really bad boo-boo. I'll have to fix that. Okay. Luckily, I have my oops, just not with me. So now that this layer is dry, I'm going to do another layer. lips are dry today. Okay, there's another 2. So you want at least 3 coats. The first coat is going to be like broken down by the saliva and stuff on your lips. The third coat is going to be broken down by the stuff like you're putting in your mouth, the environment, whatever. So the second layer is really what's going to stay. So this layer is dry now. My last layer. Okay. I'm going to do one more layer just because my top lip is a little streaky right here. As you can see, that's more my application than it is the product though. These bright colors are a little bit harder to apply. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry. I don't think I can get this off with the witch hazel. Okay, I cleaned it up a little bit. I still forgot my gloss though. So normally I'd put my gloss on. That's what's gonna seal your color, and then you're done. Like, that's it. You don't have to reapply your color any more throughout the day. You will have to re-gloss a little bit, but that's so much easier than trying to recolor, because with a color, if you're not watching, you can get it literally all over your face. At least with a gloss, like, it's clear, you're not going to see it. And the more you use it, the more hydrated your lips are, the less you're going to have to reapply the gloss. So, it is still a little tacky, because I don't have the gloss on, but as you can see, like, there's nothing on my finger. I do need to put gloss on though, because this is gonna bug me. I will post a picture on my Facebook page, Lamb's Luscious Lips, on Facebook and Instagram, so you should definitely go follow me on there. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will try to do some more makeup tutorials. It's almost summer, so hopefully I will have time to do more YouTube videos and more makeup and all this other stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!